Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got another vehicle maintenance video for you. Today we're going to change the engine oil and filter in my 2024 Ford F350. So as you can see, it's going to be pretty simple to get to. Front passenger side tire. There's the oil filter and there's the drain plug. That will be a 16mm wrench. So right here I made a huge mistake. I took my sweatshirt off and forgot that my microphone was attached to the sweatshirt. So all that I'm doing here is removing the drain plug with a 16mm combination wrench. The capacity on this 6.7 liter high output engine is 15 quarts. Alright guys, I'm going to pre-fill this filter. I believe the oil during normal operation comes through the center hole, gets filtered and comes back out these other 6 holes and goes back to the engine. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. So I always try and make sure the oil goes through that center hole. And had a guy at the auto parts store tell me that this oil was manufactured at the same exact place that some of the big name brands oils are. I don't know. I'm going to give it a try. It is synthetic, but it's definitely cheaper, and I get it. I understand these trucks are expensive, these engines are expensive, but they also say you can go 15,000 miles on an oil change, and I'm not going to do that. 5,000 or 6,000 is going to be plenty. So I think even if this oil is not 100% as good as AmSoils and that, you know, those types of oils, I think we're going to be just fine. Getting fresh oil on that gasket, letting the oil soak in. And there we go. I'm going to call that good. All right, you guys are coming back under the truck with me. Let's go. So right here is where I notice that the filter starts getting tight after only about 2 turns. And instead of pulling the filter off and checking things out like I should have, I decided to just keep plowing forward and tighten up the filter and call it good. As you'll see shortly, that was a huge mistake. For some reason that felt a little tight. Turn that on by hand. Not good. I'm going to clean that up and I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, I'll show you what the cap is saying. 10W30, I believe that's for normal operation. Severe duty, 5W40. So what's severe duty? They don't say. So at this point I had thought about it for a little bit and decided that the lower number being a 5W instead of a 10W, I think that the lower number allows the oil to be thinner in cold temperatures, and I'm getting ready to head south anyway towards warmer temperatures, so by the time this truck enters any cold temperatures, this oil will be changed out anyway. Alright, let's check and see what we've got here. Wipe off the dipstick the first time. Come on, get back in there. And the new oil is harder to see, but it is reading that it is full. So I'm going to start this truck up, back it out of the garage, let it run for a couple minutes, then I'll bring it back in, shut it off, let it set for probably 5 minutes, and then we'll recheck again. All right, so I think what I figured out, I checked the filter that's in the garbage and it's missing the O-ring. So I'm guessing I got 2 O-rings up here, which is kind of messing me up. So I'm gonna have to pull that filter off and fix that problem. There's just oil everywhere down here. That is the first time I've ever had that happen. So how much oil is going to come out of here? Quite a bit, I'm guessing. Oh, hey. The other O-ring fell off. That's cool. Oil everywhere. All right, guys. Well, I screwed that one up pretty good. What I found out is that the gasket from the old filter was still up in there when I screwed the new filter on, and 2 gaskets are not better than 1. So anyway, we've got the filter off, the old gasket is off. I'm going to put the filter back on, and I guess we'll refill this thing. All right, let's check it again. Second time around. Clean it off the first time. Okay, looks full. Done changing the oil for the second time. All right, let's start it up this time, and maybe I'll look under it before I back it out this time. Hey, I don't see oil running all over the place. I'll back this out. And I get to clean up the floor. I already have floor dry out here on the concrete outside the garage. Boy, that looks a lot better when I don't have oil gushing out from underneath the truck. Don't make the same mistake that I did, guys. I don't know if they're called O-rings or gaskets or whatever, but just make sure your old gasket comes off with your old filter, or you're gonna have a mess to clean up like this. Gonna use almost a full bag on this one. You're never too old to learn something, I can tell you that. Quite a mess it made. So, how's it look this time? Hey, there's no oil coming out. That's great. So we will get these ramps out of the way, bring it back in, let it set, and check it again. Looks like it's down at the add mark. I'm gonna go ahead and top it off, and this project will be done. So anyway, nice little video on what not to do, I guess. So I can honestly say that's the first time that's ever happened to me, but first time for everything, I guess. So anyway, double check, make sure that the old gasket is off before you put the new filter on, or you're gonna have a big mess to clean up just like I did. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll catch you on the next one. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. John 3:16.